Hi everyone, Jack here from Health and Balance. I hope you're doing well and welcome to the first installment of this month's Facebook content where we're going to be discussing osteoarthritis. Osteoarthritis is a fairly common condition that we see in the clinic at Health and Balance, and so I'm hoping a lot of the content coming your way this month will have some real practical implications for you that we see in the clinic and for those of you that might be watching at home. In today's video, we're going to have a brief discussion around what osteoarthritis is, and then I'm going to be giving you the three main areas we can work on to improve our osteoarthritis. And so if we start off by having a look at just how common arthritis is. Osteoarthritis is the most prevalent form of arthritis, and it's expected that up to 10% of all Australians will suffer from some form of arthritis, with 63% of these cases being osteoarthritis related. And so if we address what osteoarthritis actually is, it's characterized as a systemic increase in inflammation that can involve different pain experiences, joint inflammation and joint stiffness, and reductions in joint cartilage. Some of the more prevalent symptoms associated with osteoarthritis include pain, joint stiffness and reduced range of motion, and swelling. Some of the more common areas where osteoarthritis are found are hands, spine, hips, knees, and ankle joints. And so even though osteoarthritis is considered a systemic increase in inflammation and affects the entire body, I do think it is important to appreciate the effects that it can have on joint cartilage. And for that reason, I'm going to put up a diagram on the screen now to give you guys a visual representation. That diagram gives a good representation of what occurs when someone is suffering from osteoarthritis. So we have a breakdown of the cartilage that's situated between two bones of a given joint. Or perhaps a more simple way of thinking about it is that cushion between those two bones has been worn down over time. This can then lead to pain, swelling, and reduced range of motion at the given joint. Regarding who is susceptible to suffering from osteoarthritis, there still has been no direct cause found. However, we do know there is a sharp increase from the ages 45 and above. Some other risk factors that have been linked to osteoarthritis include gender, with females being more susceptible, previous joint trauma, fat mass, and repetitive loading. And so you might have picked up that I've been referring to osteoarthritis as a holistic or a body-wide condition. And this is part of a new approach to osteoarthritis that's arisen through a better understanding of osteoarthritis through relevant research studies and testing. This new approach is having a drastic implication on how we both look at osteoarthritis and how we treat it as well. And so perhaps the most profound component of this newer approach to osteoarthritis is that it can really no longer be considered a single joint condition, and it does need to be considered as a whole body issue. And this is because of that increase in systemic inflammation. That increase in inflammation can have a drastic effect on our neuroimmune response, which not only affects the way we perceive our pain associated with osteoarthritis, but also the way we move, exercise, and even live our lives. Additionally, another important component of this newer approach to osteoarthritis is that experts are suggesting that it is bioplastic in nature, meaning that it's malleable and we can change the way we both perceive our osteoarthritis and the way we function with it too. And so this brings me to those three main areas that I talked about right at the start of this video. So experts have suggested that there are three main components that we can work on to improve the bioplasticity and malleability of dealing with osteoarthritis. These three areas include improving your knowledge around osteoarthritis, increasing your physical activity and exercise levels, and reducing inflammation. And so what a better segue regarding what's to come for the rest of the month here on the Glen Arrow Health Hub and our discussion around osteoarthritis. We'll have some weekly videos coming your way where we'll continue to improve your knowledge around osteoarthritis. We'll have a video coming out about how we can exercise safely when we are dealing with osteoarthritis. And we'll even have a video coming out discussing some of the lifestyle and dietary considerations that we can include to reduce our inflammation. And just a final message for you all, one last component of this newer approach to osteoarthritis is experts are suggesting that it actually matters what you the individual think and how you understand your osteoarthritis as well. And that can have a big implication on how you perceive the pain and your function levels as it relates back to the condition. So I'd encourage you all to get involved with this month's Facebook content and enjoy the weekly videos we've got coming your way as we address those three main areas and how we can work on improving your osteoarthritis together. Take care.